Ocean Health.
The American Heart Association says 2,300 Americans die of cardiovascular disease every day.
That's right. WSBT-22's Dane Murray is here in the studio with us. And Dane, this is fascinating. An average of 1 death every 38 seconds.
Yeah, pretty scary, huh? But you don't have to be part of that statistic. Medical professionals in Goshen say some simple changes to your diet and light physical activity can put you on the path to good heart health.
A healthy diet can support the heart in several different ways.
Sandy Morris is a clinical nutrition manager for Goshen Health. She spends her days teaching people how to properly eat to take care of their heart.
We have a whole month dedicated to our hearts. Why is that?
We want to focus on that because there are so many people that die of heart attacks and have strokes, heart failure that can be very debilitating to much of the population.
February is American Heart Health Month, a time to remind the nation to pay closer attention to the essential organ in their body. Morris says eating the right foods can make all the difference.
Just a quarter of the plate should be your greens, preferably whole grains. The higher the fiber, the better. It helps with the heart health to have more fiber in the diet.
But she says think twice before you ask to pass the salt.
Now this is the average American intake of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of salt a day.
But Morris says we should be consuming a lot less.
Now this is an example of what 1 teaspoon of salt would be, and that's about 2,400 milligrams of sodium a day.
Eating right is only half the battle.
Exercise is medicine.
While Morris focuses on the food to fuel the muscle, Matthew Thomas works with patients to keep it strong.
So for us, 150 minutes a week is our goal.
He says you don't need much physical activity to get your body and heart in good health.
We don't have to be marathon runners, riding in the Tour de France, these crazy volumes of exercise. 10-minute walks throughout the day, accumulating to 30 minutes a day, could be enough to get to that 150 minutes for the week.
But he says not all physical movement is considered exercise.
All exercise is physical activity. Not all physical activity, though, is exercise.
Just a few things to keep in mind this February. Cleaning up your diet and light exercise can keep your heart in check.
Now, Thomas says exercise would be considered continuous movement for a specific amount of time, and he says it's something planned and done with the intention to benefit your health. Jennifer?